So guys, what I want you to think about today is, all right, we need to use our brain coach. Who knows what your brain coach is? Here's the other thing, guys, your brain coach is. It's the voice in our head that we use to talk to ourselves. Whoever talks to themselves in their head. Okay, if you're not raising your hand, it means you're dead. All right. Mason, do you ever talk to yourself in your head?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. So guys, here's what I want to explain to you about your brain coach. All right. Everybody has a brain coach, right? It's what Max said. It's how we have a picture in our head about something, and it's how we talk to ourselves in our head. Who's ever heard of this thing called ADHD?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
I have it.
Oh, you do? Okay. Now, what does ADHD mean? Is it like when celery grows out of your head, or what does it mean?
No.
Oh.
It means like I had a project on this in health.
You did? Yeah.
I can't remember
It's
what
okay.
it stands for.
Yeah.
Health class.
All right.
That's a
Matt, go
fancy
ahead.
class. I also had
It is
it, and it's
weird.
basically like a disability that makes kids like not like a normal person sometimes, because like they have like different abilities to do and somewhat not.
So.
Oh yeah.
So wait. So Mac,
I
do
don't know
you?
if it's like hyperactive.
Okay, we'll talk about that. So Mac, do you have things that you can't do? Because I think you're probably good at a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So is it really a disability then if it doesn't stop you from doing anything?
Not necessarily, but it's sort of like something that makes you do things that other people probably can't do. Like.
Okay. So guys, I'm going to give you a really short explanation of ADHD, okay? The front part of your brain in your forehead right here. It's called the prefrontal cortex. People,
What?
the prefrontal cortex. Here, I'm going to spell it.
And I remember when we were in like the library, me and you.
Yeah.
Didn't you talk about like it makes the voice in our head like quieter?
Exactly. So hold on for 1 second, Scott, because I want you to explain that. All right. So guys, I'm not good at drawing. All right. This is a brain. All right. That's where your prefrontal cortex is, okay? People call it the frontal lobe for short. It's the last part of your body to finish growing. So it doesn't actually finish growing until people are like 26, okay? It's the very last part to finish growing. When somebody's brain works with ADHD, guys, what it means is that their prefrontal cortex is developing about 2 to 3 years behind the rest of their age, okay? So for instance, if you are 12, right, your prefrontal cortex is just that one part, excuse me, that one part of you is still about 10, okay, between 9 or 10. That has nothing to do with how smart you are. That has nothing to do with what kind of job you're going to have in life. It has nothing to do with what you're good at. But here's what that part of your brain is. The prefrontal cortex is like the operating system for your brain. Who can tell me what an operating system is in a computer?
Like the motherboard?
The motherboard? Okay, Mac, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, it sort of controls the computer when you're typing it.
That's exactly right, yeah. How many of you play Minecraft? How many of you have ever played Minecraft? Mason, you never played Minecraft? How many of you have played Fortnite?
I played before.
Okay, so guys, let me use Minecraft as an example. So Minecraft has updates, right? It updates pretty regularly? Okay.
It updated yesterday.
It updated yesterday. Okay. Guys, what would happen if you played Minecraft with the most recent update as of yesterday if you played it on a computer from 2019? Would it work?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Could it be, Zach, could it be a little bit glitchy?
Yes,
Okay, why would it be a little bit glitchy maybe?
because it's not the most recent one.
Okay, so if you guys, so think about it this way, guys, all right? So Luke, if you're playing Minecraft on a computer from 2019 that's never been updated, and you're trying to use Minecraft that was updated yesterday, it's going to be glitchy. It's not going to work perfectly, okay?
That explains
Yeah.
why.
Because the operating system, right, is not at the same place as the game. So think about it this way, guys. Your frontal lobe, which is the operating system for your brain, is just a little bit, behind the rest of you, okay? It's going to catch up eventually, but here's what that part of your brain controls, okay? The number one thing it controls is what I call your brain coach, right? Or that voice we have in our head to talk to ourselves. So one of the things, guys, ADHD, guys, is actually a really bad term. Do you know why? Because it doesn't describe how your brain works at all, okay? ADHD means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which I think is a horrible name because it's called a disorder and there's nothing wrong with you, right? What it should be.
It makes the thing really long.
And it makes it really long too, yeah. So guys, really what ADHD should be called, there's kind of two different names. One is called executive function developmental delay, meaning, that part of your brain is a little bit delayed in growing. And the other one is called VAST, which means variable attention stimulus trait. Meaning when things are interesting to you, you can pay attention really well, but if something's boring to you, the volume on your brain coach is kind of turned down and it's harder to pay attention to things. Does that make sense? Okay. Is that kind of what you were explaining?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, who can pay attention to something they like for like a really long time? Okay. How many of you have trouble paying attention when you're in a class that's kind of boring? Okay. Yeah, so guys, what happens is when you're feeling bored, your brain coach isn't always saying to you, hey, Mason, pay attention right now, right? Because you have to be able to learn this stuff, all right? So, guys, your frontal lobe is going to catch up with the rest of you, but it's not going to be about until you're 29 or 30, okay? So my whole job is I help kids learn some stuff to help that part of their brain catch up, all right?